I'd like to show you a real life example of how your point of sale can fail you when depending too heavily on the metric, quote unquote, automation. So here we are looking at real data, but I did hide the columns for any sensitive information. And what I did here is I pulled the sales transactions from April 24th, 2021 to April 28th, 2021 for this one specific metric tag. And as we can see in this sales transaction report from the point of sale, that there were 3 transactions for 3 units sold during this time frame. However, one of these, this one highlighted in yellow, was submitted incorrectly. So there was some sort of submission error when we tried to push this sale from the point of sale into metric. Now, let's go take a look at metric to validate if this sales transaction was missed. And when we take a look at this, we notice that between the 24th and the 28th, sure enough, there are only 2 sales transactions. And we can see both of these sales transactions were done via point of sale API. And we are missing 1 sales transaction. So if we go back to the sales data report, sure enough, on April 28th, submission error in metric, no, or record is in metric. Now, what I don't like so much about this specific point of sale is they have something called a quote unquote audit tool to repush failed sales transactions and to monitor the API. And so when I go into this audit tool and I go and search for the time frame that I'm looking for this specific failed sales transaction, which happened on the 28th of April, 2021. And then when I go to the end, it says has error true. Nothing comes up, absolutely nothing. My point here is that this resulted in thousands of transactions being missed between the point of sale and metric, technically resulting in that license being immediately in violation of the regulations. And it resulted in hundreds of hours of auditing to correct this failed sales transaction. This specific point of sale oversells this feature that this is a compliance task manager to always keep you in compliance. And as we can see here, if you did not use the reporting tools and Excel to find that sales transaction and only depended on this compliance task manager, then your license is out of compliance. If this point of sale is looking familiar to you, I highly suggest that in the following lectures, there will be a historical sales audit, and I highly suggest that you dive into that audit to find any failed sales transactions.